LaQueen battle. I'm here in front of downtown Boston right now, letting you guys know about a very important case this month at Harvard University in Washington, D.C. against the United States Supreme Court. It will basically make using your race illegal as a factor in college admissions across the United States. The case is called Harvard versus Students for Action against Harvard University against Students for Action and the University of North Carolina system. Now, in my opinion, I do completely support diversity. I support inclusion, and I support diversity in college education, as well as how I was given an opportunity to go to school, and how I was given an opportunity to be educated at schools like Purdue University, which as well as other Purdue University, Howard University, community colleges, as well as getting an elementary school education in a very private school, private academy in Washington D.C., in Washington D.C., in Texas, in Florida. Throughout all these schools that I've been a part of, Chicago, Florida, Texas, Washington D.C., wherever I have been educated, it is because of the diversity in that environment and the diversity through laws that have been passed, such as the Title IX Act, okay, that I have been given opportunity to be educated. And it's not just through an Ivy League school education, but it's also through the work environment, through working a public job or a federal job. There's diversity and affirmative action as a federal employee. There is diversity and affirmative action in sports and athletics through NCAA, as well as regular sports and athletics. Through every single team you see on TV, every single sport you see on TV has diversity. It's a part, as a clause because of affirmative action, as well as, of course, production, transportation. Every single department, every single part of the United States government is involved in diversity, is involved in the case that has been due to the 1950s and 1960s rights, those protests that Martin Luther King and all the civil rights leaders have fought for. Now that we enjoy the freedom and those liberties and those movements now here in this new millennium. So I'm very happy of the clause of affirmative action, as well as Title IX, all these acts that have been given here in our United States Constitution. But right now, Harvard University is one of the schools that is fighting for to keep that clause in motion. Okay, Harvard, as well as the University of North Carolina system, all 10, 12 schools that are involved in that system is fighting for to keep this law in motion. Okay, to keep this law in motion. So there has been a lot of debate about it right now. On just a day ago, on Wednesday, October today's the 13th, October the 12th, someone posted an op-ed arguing against affirmative action, and it was by an African American person or a person of African descent. They posted an op-ed saying that they do not stand, they do not believe that affirmative action has benefited them, and it has that students are more conservative nowadays, and so therefore students have more conservative leans for it, and they do not need affirmative action as much as more than they needed it back then. But I would stand against it. I don't believe whatever kind of beliefs you believe in, whether you're Candace Olson or whether you're Whoopi Goldberg, wherever you're coming from, whoever you are, what you believe in, you're there because of the diversity in that environment, and because somebody gave you an opportunity and somebody gave you a chance. Okay, you have celebrities in the music industry, you have celebrities in government, you have people in all throughout the world have been involved because somebody has given them an opportunity to be educated. Somebody has given them an opportunity to be well known because of laws that have been passed that has been justified through cases like this, like the 1981 or the from the actual case, okay, that Everett Bloom is arguing against. So I do not believe that this case has got such notoriety, has reached such high as it has now in mid-October. So hopefully that Harvard has its lawyers and Harvard has to support a whole entire community, that they will do its best to keep letting students know how, the importance of this case, as well as to go out there and say we support it and we believe in diversity, we believe in diversity and inclusion, we believe in not just for race, using race, but as for women, giving women the opportunity to vote, giving women the opportunity to have a job, giving women the opportunity to be educated just as much and receive equal pay just as much as men and just as much as their equal counterparts too. And it just doesn't go the same for race. It also goes the same for gender too, as well as for, of course, your own sexuality and sexuality, as well as gender conformity is also a clause because of affirmative action. So that also has a lot to do with it as well. So anyway, I just had to say my little speech on the MBTA training today. I'm going to be passing out more notes to talk to more people about it as well. So anyway, this is the thing about it. I really do appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be out here. I have to cover my classes. Please, I will see you guys updated. Keep you guys posted about the importance of this case. They're talking about the president, Larry Bacasa, email to the university, but I didn't know that. There needs to be a little bit more done to see how important this case is. So anyway, God bless you and your families. I will keep you guys updated. Take care.